corporate credit societies in Germany. We are discussing about the history of the cooperative movement in foreign countries. What are the various types of cooperative societies emerged in different countries? As a part of the last discussion, we are continuing cooperative credit societies in Germany. Germany and England are the two countries considered as the pilgrim centers of cooperative cooperation. That means many inventions and many things experienced in the field of cooperation in these two countries. Germany is famous for its credit cooperatives, while England is famous for the consumer cooperatives. In Germany, there are prominent two types of cooperative credit societies are emerged. One is Raiffeisen model, another one is Schuldschein model. Raiffeisen model, FW Raiffeisen, it is commonly known as the Raiffeisen type of societies. The main features of this Raiffeisen type of societies are the main objective of setting up of these Raiffeisen societies are to promote thrift and savings among the rural people. This is the main object of Raiffeisen society. The society also aimed at improving the lot of villages was materially and morally. The material and moral benefit of the, mainly aiming at the moral benefit of the rural people. Therefore, the aim of Raiffeisen type of society were to promote thrift and saving among the rural people and create a sense of morality, improve the morality among the rural people. The area of operation, as far as concerns this area of operation, the area of operation of the bank was confined to a village. Therefore, the members had intimate knowledge of each other. The limited area of operation also helped the members to have face-to-face relationship and personal knowledge of each other. Therefore, area of operation confined to a particular village. Then, value of shares. In the beginning, there was no share capital in Raiffeisen societies. But after that, the share value of these societies were kept very low. Therefore, the value of share was very, very low in case of Raiffeisen type of societies. Then liability of the members was unlimited. Raiffeisen never allowed a society to adopt his name without adopting unlimited liability. That means every society should include the unlimited liability. The liability means their personal property, that members or the management personal property will also liable to pay off the debt of the society. That is known as unlimited liability. Loans were granted on the basis of personal security. Generally, long-term loans are provided to the farmers. And loans were mainly granted on the personal security of members. They never demand the collateral or any such material or other security. They are not asked. Then give much importance to reserve fund. Much importance was given to reserve fund, create a reserve fund. Raiffeisen gave much importance to the reserve fund, which meant for meeting unforeseen losses of the society. The reserve fund was compulsory and 2 by 3rd of the net profit was set apart to this fund. That means if there is any profit, then 2 by 3rd of this profit will be transferred to the reserve fund. This is a system followed in Raiffeisen type of societies. Discouraged dividend. The Raiffeisen societies generally discouraged dividend because profit was not their aim. They are doing their business by to render the services to members and not for making profit. That is why generally the Raiffeisen type of society discourage dividend distribution. Management. Affairs of the society were managed on democratic basis. Democratic setup of management are there in Raiffeisen type of society. General body meeting was held annually and it determined the general policies of the society regarding credit limit of the members. This is the same thing happening nowadays in Kerala. There is an annual general body meeting. In the annual general body meeting, the secretary will present, the secretary of the cooperative society will present the report, how much profit earned during the year, how much surplus is there, everything he will present and declare the dividend also if it is necessary. Therefore, management is vested in the is running on democratic basis. Another form of cooperative credit society in India is Schultz Delitzsch Bank. Schultz Delitzsch Bank. The main features of, as against this Raiffeisen type, Schultz Delitzsch Bank or Schultz Delitzsch society, cooperative societies have certain features. It provides cheap credit to members living in town areas. The main aim of this Schultz Delitzsch Bank is to provide cheap loan to the artisan, to traders or merchants living in towns. The area of operation of this type of society is confined to a particular town. That means the area is wide area they have to operate. Value of share was very high as compared to the Raiffeisen type. Value of share was very high. Then limited liability principles was followed over here. The members have a limited liability. Loans are granted for short-term period, not long-term period. Always loans were provided for a short period. Reserve fund was not instituted. The Schultz Delitzsch societies never insisted on the reserve fund. Gave importance to dividend. They distribute the entire profit as dividend to the members. They never keep reserve fund, but instead they will distribute their profit as dividend to the members. Then democratic management. The management of a Schultz Delitzsch Bank were handled on democratic basis. Elected representatives of the members are running the societies. Now let us discuss the difference between the Raiffeisen type and Schultz Delitzsch Bank, Schultz Delitzsch societies. In case of Raiffeisen worked in rural areas, whereas in Schultz Delitzsch Bank worked in urban areas. Then Raiffeisen membership was open to farmers, whereas in Schultz Delitzsch membership open to small traders, merchants, etc. Value of share was very low in case of Raiffeisen, whereas value of share was very high in case of Schultz Delitzsch Bank. In case of rate of interest, Raiffeisen kept rate of interest very low, whereas interest on loan was very high in case of Schultz Delitzsch societies. Loan granted against personal security in case of Raiffeisen. That means only personal securities are required. Whereas in case of Schutzdeutsch Bank, in addition to or instead of personal security, loan granted against the security of tangible assets. Then they had a permanent reserve fund in case of Raiffeisen type because they are giving more importance to the reserve fund. But no importance was attached to reserve fund in case of Schutzdeutsch Bank. Then no dividend in case of Raiffeisen because almost all profit they will keep as a reserve fund. But dividend was very high in case of Schutzdeutsch Bank because they never keep reserve fund. Entire profit they will distribute as dividend. Unlimited liability in case of Raiffeisen, whereas limited liability in case of Schutzdeutsch Bank. And finally, the Raiffeisen aimed at moral well-being of the members. The main aim of the Raiffeisen type was moral well-being of its members, whereas Schutzdeutsch Bank, they are aimed at material well-being of the members. They are mainly giving importance to the material, improve the wealth, the material well-being of the members. These are all about the Raiffeisen type and Schutzdeutsch Bank.